Location, location, location. What does that have to do with choosing a manufactured housing community in Florida? Stay tuned. Hello, I'm Russ Watson. I created Florida Manufactured Home Living to enrich the lives of manufactured homeowners and to educate the public on its benefits. In this video, we will explore some of the factors involved in choosing a location to purchase a manufactured home in Florida. Since climate is usually why we come to Florida, we're going to start with that. As a bonus, we'll reveal the availability of a new resource asked for by a subscriber. Let's dig in. Climate is the reason most people come to Florida. Warm, tropical weather makes it seem like a vacation year-round. In the summer months, most of Florida is hot, as is the Midwest, the Northeast, and most of America. It is the winter temperatures that are the attraction. In winter, Florida has a range of climatic areas. This average temperature map shows them pretty well. Here's a sequence of January average highs and lows for areas throughout Florida. The northernmost section can actually reach freezing temperatures and occasionally experiences snow. Notice the daytime highs are still pretty cool by Florida standards. As we get further south, it's a bit warmer, but still quite cool at night. I've been to a Daytona 500 in February where we bought blankets and heavy coats, it was so cold. In the southern central region, it rarely gets really cold. On the other hand, it's common in the winter that you appreciate a heated pool. The very southern end of the state has those warm winters Miami is famous for, and it attracts a lot of tourists. Of course, Key West is always a party. Rainfall is also part of the picture. Many people believe the southern part of the state gets the most rain, but as you can see from this picture, it's actually the northern Gulf Coast. If you would like to know more about the climate of Florida, there are a number of useful sites listed on the Buyer's Resource page of our website. The link is in the description below. The location of the park is sometimes predicated upon necessary facilities being nearby. If you require frequent medical care or have a condition that might require emergency services, the distance to the local hospital becomes important. Another factor you should take into consideration is the distance to stores and services you will use quite frequently. Over the course of time, shorter distances will save you a considerable amount of money. Other things, like a nearby farmer's market, are just something to put in the plus column when comparing parks. If you travel frequently, a nearby airport is sure handy. Check rates, as airports across Florida vary greatly in the amount it will cost you to get from there to a given destination. Snowbirds love to use the Autotrain. An easy run to the terminal in Sanford is a plus for any park. There are many folks who locate in the Kissimmee, Orlando area to be near the various theme parks. Others with a passion for baseball want to be near their favorite team's spring training park. Being close to a pristine beach is another requirement on some people's bucket lists. Make a list of the things that are important to you. Then use the map application on your phone to see what's nearby the park you're looking at and how far away these important things are. If you are moving into an all-ages park with children, schools may be the most important thing to you. Some parks that might otherwise seem undesirable become quite attractive because of the schools that serve their area. You want a safe community. If you get a chance to visit the park, be sure to drive around its perimeter. call the nearest police department. The number of calls alone is not an indicator, as many of these will be for medical assistance. Ask to speak to someone familiar with the property to determine if there's anything going on. Most of us enjoy a quiet neighborhood. Peaceful days under the sun are why we come to Florida. Mobile home parks were often built in what was once considered a less desirable part of town. Nearby noise sources are common. Many parks are located very near airports. Others are in industrial areas and may experience noise issues only during working hours. In a park where I used to live, an adjacent park and rec property allowed concerts at night. It is up to you to decide if these pose a problem. My dad had railroad tracks running right behind the house, and it never bothered them. Were he with us today, I'm not so sure he would be thrilled with the Brightline expansion. Some noise sources are present only during certain times of the day or week, so be sure to ask about this when you speak with residents or members of the HOA. Google Earth is a handy tool for looking around the perimeter of a park to see what sources of concern might be nearby. Location always plays a part in determining the cost of a home, so expect to pay higher lot rents or share prices in areas like Fort Lauderdale or Tampa Metro. Anywhere near the shorelines on either coast is likely to be higher than the same sort of home and park inland. The key here is to be flexible and shop around. I know parks 20 miles apart in coastal towns whose lot rents differ by over $300 a month, while amenities and home prices are about the same. There are other, perhaps more significant factors in price that we will discuss in an upcoming video. Be sure to subscribe so you'll be notified when it's posted. The likelihood of a park being closed and sold for other uses is dependent upon its location as well. We will cover park closings in greater detail in a future video. Suffice it to say that a park midway between a Home Depot and a Walmart is far more likely to be sold for other uses than one stuck between two cow fields. I said earlier we had an addition to the website. You can now download a list of all the FS 723 Land-Lease parks in Florida. Some resident-owned communities are included where they have rental lots as well. It can be downloaded in PDF pre-sorted by county and city, or it is available as an Excel spreadsheet allowing you to sort by things like number of lots. This is the second in a series of videos on selecting a manufactured housing community in Florida. If community living interests you, I suggest you review my other videos to see if a manufactured housing community will meet your needs. Just click on the channel title or my picture below. Please give us a thumbs up if you found this video helpful. It will really help us. Thanks for watching and see you next time.